During lunch, I found a goodbye note in an empty classroom that said, "Come around the back to the science building if you want to see me jump." I'd gone back to Mr. Stevenson's classroom to look for my hardback when I found the note. My heart dropped as I ran into the hallway holding it. Then I saw Jacob running toward me with an identical-looking note. "Did you find this too?" we both said at the same time. More students started flooding into the hallway with the same exact note. Trish had one. Layman had one. The realization hit all of us at once. Whoever wrote this wanted everyone to come see them jump. But why? Mass panic spread instantly. Hundreds of students started sprinting toward the science building. My mind was racing with questions as I ran. Is this real? Is it a prank? Who would do this? People were shouting names. Is it Richard? Maybe it's Jacqueline, since everyone found out about her chlamydia. We rounded the corner to the back of the science building. The entire crowd stopped dead. Everyone went silent. We all looked up at the roof. There was someone standing on the ledge, 4 stories up. At first I thought it was a student, but then I looked closer. It wasn't a student. It was Mr. Graham, the 41-year-old history teacher. The one whose wife and baby both died during childbirth 3 weeks ago. The one who came back to work after only 1 week because he said he needed the distraction. He was just standing there completely still, looking down at all of us. His face was blank. Complete chaos erupted. Students started screaming his name. Teachers immediately pulled out their phones, calling 911. Vice Principal Minge was yelling for everyone to back up and give him space. Give him space for what? So he can Swanton bomb in peace? Hell no! Someone yelled back. Some students were crying. Others were frozen in shock. Mr. Graham hadn't moved at all. He wasn't acknowledging anyone, just kept staring down with this empty expression. Mr. Stevenson tried talking to him from the ground. Tom, please, we can talk about this." Nothing. Mr. Graham didn't even look at him. Other teachers joined in. "Think about your students. We all care about you. Your wife wouldn't want this." At the mention of his wife, Mr. Graham's face changed. He looked even more devastated. Police sirens were getting louder in the distance. Every one of the 800 students and staff watching felt completely helpless. Nobody knew what to do. That's when Principal O'Neill suddenly pushed through the crowd. "I can't believe I'm doing this," he said. His face was pale. Before anyone could stop him, he scanned his master key card and disappeared into the science building, locking it behind him. The crowd was confused. 2 minutes passed that felt like hours. Everyone was still trying to yell up at Mr. Graham. Then Principal O'Neill appeared on the roof about 20 feet away from him. Everyone went completely silent. We all watched as Principal O'Neill approached Mr. Graham and placed his hands on his shoulder. Then his mouth started moving. He was saying something. Principal O'Neill looked embarrassed, ashamed, not like someone trying to talk down a suicidal man. Nobody could make anything out, but we could all see Mr. Graham's expression change from devastated to confused. Whatever was said had made an impact on Mr. Graham, had snapped him out of it. Then Principal O'Neill said something else. I couldn't make it out either, but I saw Mr. Graham's face instantly twist. His confusion turned to shock, then pure rage. He stepped away from the ledge for the first time and walked toward O'Neill. "What did you say?" Graham's voice carried down with how loud and angry it was. O'Neill repeated something. We all watched as Mr. Graham lunged forward and punched Principal O'Neill square in the jaw. O'Neill stumbled backward and fell to the ground. Graham stood there, chest heaving, fists clenched, angry tears streaming. Then he collapsed onto the ledge, just crumpled back to where he was. He started sobbing, his hands covering his face. Was he going to jump? But after a long moment, he simply stood up. He wiped his tears and walked toward the roof access door. He then disappeared inside and left out the back. The whole crowd was stunned, wondering the same thing. What had Principal O'Neill said? O'Neill came down a minute later holding his bleeding jaw. Immediately, teachers and students surrounded him demanding answers. "What did you say? What happened?" Everyone was pressing closer, voices overlapping. O'Neill tried to push through, wouldn't make eye contact. "Let me through, please, just let me." Someone grabbed his arm hard. "Tell us what you said." O'Neill finally snapped. "I told him the truth." His voice broke. "I told him I'd been sleeping with his wife for the last year, that the baby that died with her was mine, not his. I told him because I knew if he realized she'd betrayed him, he'd have less reason to jump. He wouldn't be mourning something that was real." Complete silence. Everyone was staring in horror. O'Neill's face crumbled. "It worked, didn't it? He's not down here splattered like a scrambled egg, is he?"